Hello and welcome to YOGATX. My name is Crystal. Today I've got a shorter, quick body stretch for y'all. This can be done as either a warm-up or a cool-down if you are getting ready to do something else or just want to wind down from your day. Also just a nice way to get a quick stretch in. This will all be floor-based, so there won't be any standing. Some of us love that. We'll still kind of work into every part of the body. So no props needed. We're going to start in a tabletop pose. So go ahead and make your way to hands and knees. And just take some movement here. You can take some cat-cows, pulling the heart forward and then tucking the chin, or you might circle out the hips. Just take a few rounds of breath here. Maybe close your eyes, tune into you. What do you need for yourself as you step onto your mat in this moment? You might roll out the neck or turn your fingers to the edges of the mat or back towards your knees. Get into the wrists here. And go ahead and take 3 more breaths just to add on to any free movement you'd like to take. All right, come back to your neutral tabletop. And then take your right foot to the back of the mat. Tuck your toes so that they're touching the mat. So toes stay on the ground. And then just shift forward and back. We'll get into calf and hamstrings. Then pause. Press your heel towards the back of the mat. Start to float your right toes off of the mat. So heel or foot comes in line with your right hip. Option to keep both hands down, or you might extend your left hand forward. So it's opposite hand, opposite foot if you are taking this little balance challenge. Take an inhale to stretch long. Exhale, elbow to knee or just knee to nose if both hands are down. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, round and curl. 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now here, inhale, reach long. Choose to stay or bend your back knee. Reach for the foot. If you manage to catch the foot, kick into your hand. Open up the front of left shoulder. If that's not something you're wanting to do today or it's not accessible, stay reaching forward and back. Pull navel to spine. Take 1 more inhale, maybe kick a little higher. Exhale, both hands down. Keep your right leg extended. And then start to snuggle your right knee behind the left. So right knee will cross over the left. Both knees come down, widen your feet apart. Now walk your hands forward. Legs will stay as they are. It's like a cross-legged puppy pose. Forehead or chin come towards the mat. If this feels nice and juicy, feel free to stay in this puppy pose. Otherwise, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. We can play with getting into the hips by walking our hands back to lower the seat down. So our legs will stay crossed, our feet are wide so that we have room for our hips. Whew. And take a little wiggle. If this is uncomfortable with the knees stacked, you can kind of unwind them and bring your left shin in front of the right. Nice. Right, inhale, right hand high. Exhale to bend the elbow. Hand comes to the back of your heart. Left hand presses right elbow down. Inhale, press the back of your head into your right forearm. And exhale, hinge forward over your legs. You can either keep the arms or release hands to the mat. If you're still in puppy, stay. If you came to the back of the mat and have your sits bones on the ground, start to walk your hands forward. We'll all meet back in tabletop. So if you're in puppy, walk your hands back, hands under shoulders. Inhale, lift your right heel to the back of the mat. Uncross your legs so your left shin comes parallel to the long edge of the mat. Exhale, right knee to nose, and then step between your hands. If you need to use your hands to adjust, please do so. Sweep your hands high, Anjaneyasana. So low lunge, back knee is down. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale, bend your elbows so thumbs touch the back of your neck. Think about squeezing your head with your forearms. Maybe look up on your next inhale. A little bit of a back bend here. Inhale, re-extend your fingertips high. Exhale, side bend to the right. Right hand to thigh. Bring your left bicep over your ear. If you want a little more, you might reach your right fingertips down towards the earth. A little bit of a balance challenge. If you feel wobbly, press your right foot and the top of your left foot into the mat. So really using the parts of you touching the earth to ground down. Nice. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, left arm underneath the right. Find your eagle arms, grab opposite shoulders, bring backs of hands to touch, or double wrap the arms. Inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, fold forward inside your right thigh. You can always widen the right foot over to the side. Nice. So unwind your arms, plant your hands, step back to your tabletop. Optional round of cat-cow here, or maybe a brief child's pose before we do the other side. Meet me back in neutral tabletop. Step your left toes to the back of the mat. Toes touch the mat. Shift forward and back. And press your heel to the back of the mat. Pause. Breathe into the back of your left leg. Start to float your left heel up. Option to keep both hands down or reach the right hand forward. Take an inhale to grow long. Exhale, elbow to knee or knee to nose if both hands are down. Inhale to reach. Exhale to crunch. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach long, stay or bend back knee, reach for your foot. Kick into the hand if you have the foot. Otherwise, stay reaching forward and back. This might be a slightly different variation than the first side. One more inhale, maybe kick a little higher. Exhale, both hands down. Re-extend your left leg to the back of the mat. And then bend your left knee, snuggle it behind the right. Widen your feet behind you so both knees land down. Walk your hands forward for a cross-legged puppy pose. If this works for you and feels good, stay. If you want to get into the hips a little more, walk your hands back under your shoulders. Keep your feet wide and then keep walking your hands back so you can lower your sits bones down to the back of the mat. Ooh. All right, feel free to make any adjustments. Maybe your right shin comes in front of left. Otherwise, keep your knees stacked. Float your left fingertips up. Bend your left elbow, use the right hand to press left elbow down. So left hand is to the back of the heart. Inhale, press the back of your skull into your left forearm. And exhale, hinge forward. Keep the arms or release your hands to the mat. All right, we'll all meet back in tabletop. or tabletop with the hands. If you're at the back of the mat, crawl your hands forward. If you're still in puppy, crawl your hands back. Unwind your legs, kick your left foot up and back, and then make your right shin parallel to the long edge of the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step between your hands. Reach your hands high, Anjaneyasana. Back knee stays down. Inhale, bring your palms to touch. Exhale, bend your elbows. Maybe press the back of your head into your forearms and look up. Next, inhale, re-extend fingertips high. Exhale, side bend to the left, left hand to left thigh. Bring your right bicep over your ear, or maybe you reach down with the left fingertips. Oh, I'm more wobbly on this side, that's fun. All right, next inhale, rise back up. Exhale, right arm under left. Find your eagle arms on this side. Then inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, elbows towards your belly button. If you have the arms bound, maybe think about sending fingertips towards the floor. Otherwise, keep a hold of your shoulders if you're in that bear hug. All right, unwind your arms, hands down, step back, child's pose. Walk your hands back so you're sitting in hero's pose or some type of seat. If sitting on your heels doesn't feel good, you can find a cross-legged seat as well. Hands onto your knees, tuck your chin to your chest and roll ear to shoulder. Chin comes back down, take it the other way. Take a few rounds of these half circles looking down. Feel free to pause anywhere it feels good. And then if you desire, you might take these into full circles, tilting your chin up to the ceiling and completing the circle. Oh, neck stuff always gets me. I don't know about y'all. All right, bring your chin back to a neutral position. We'll pause for a moment in a seat. If you want to move towards a more traditional lying down Shavasana, make your way there. Let your breath slow down and just notice any sensations through your body. Hands can stay on your body, or you can bring your palms to touch in front of your heart space. We'll seal this practice with a breath together. Begin by exhaling all your air out. Inhale, fill your lungs. Breathe into your hands. Take in an extra sip at the top. And sigh it out. Thank you so much for showing up today, joining me here at YOGATX. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe to the page. If you'd like to follow me personally, you can find me on Instagram. My handle is at its_Crystal, CRYST, 5 A's and an L. Namaste, yogis.